can you believe this? It has been 2 months. 2 months since we've been together in person here at Fellowship of Faith. You know, I know for a lot of you, it's just like the patience is wearing thin. It's like, when can we get out again and come back together? I can speak for myself. I miss in-person worship. The energy and the vitality and just the fellowship we get to experience on Sunday morning, man, I cannot wait for it to come back. And yet, we patiently wait, but I don't want you to think that this time has gone to waste. You know, it's funny. When hard times come along, there's often hidden blessings. And strangely enough, this time that we've had when everything has been shut down here for in-person gathering has proved to be a blessing because there is so much happening behind the scenes right now that you're not seeing on live stream Sunday morning. So what I thought I'd do today is maybe give you a tour, show you a little bit about what's in the works, what's going on behind the scenes, and what you guys can start looking forward to when we get to all come back together. So hey, come on with me. And I'm gonna bring you into the coffee house here initially and lead you up to the sanctuary off the bat. You can see right now there's construction equipment around. Where we used to have a door, there isn't a door anymore. What is going on around this place? You know, for so long, we have been fighting against these space limitations that we have had here. And through this lockdown, this shelter in place, we've been strategically looking at ways how to maximize our space so that when we come back together, we have the room to grow, to reach more people, to bring people in, maybe like you, who've been connecting with us on live stream but haven't been coming yet in person. So come on along. This room, as you know, has been getting too small in so many ways, and I am standing right now in where a door and glass used to be. It's all laying on the floor over there. Maybe we're gonna repurpose it somehow. But what we are doing is opening our sanctuary so that our coffee house can be utilized as well, so that when seating in here runs out, seating out here is possible. Lighting is going in. Elements are going in to kind of cohesively bring the two rooms together, so that if you're looking for the full sensory experience with the light and the sounds, you can be in here right on the stage. If you need to distance yourself a little bit more, something maybe quieter, or just the more elbow room and space, you can meet out here in the coffee house. There's gonna be a, quote, soundproof door coming in here in time that hopefully we get it in before you guys come back. And that we can open or close as needed so the rock can be loud, we can be loud, and we can all worship together at the same time, utilizing just what God has given us to the best way possible. You know, I cannot wait for you to come into this room and experience what we're experiencing Sunday morning. We don't have big speakers hanging from wires in the middle anymore. The clarity and the decibel levels are clarity up, decibels down, it's all coming together, and I tell you, the worship experience has been incredible. You've got to taste it. You can see Matt Brown, our communications guy, is set up here in Tech Central on Sunday mornings. He's here every Sunday moderating the live stream and getting the camera footage and everything else, and we have got cameras coming our way. We're trying to bring live stream to the next level, and we're hoping up in here to maybe even start installing some new girder systems that we can get more cameras in to get more and better shots and more, I don't know, what's the word? Creative use, interesting footage, a more engaging experience for those who aren't able to come with us together. So it's all coming our way. So hey, we're in the sanctuary now, and you may have noticed this on Sunday morning, but things are a little bit taller up here. One of the things that we've been working on is how to redo the staging to make the most of our worship experience. It starts down here. We should stage dive with these, bringing our subwoofers to the middle. What this is going to allow us to do is lower the volume, but allow you to feel it more with the clarity that's always been robbed from all of our musicians since this facility has begun. It's allowing us to bring the band together in a tighter, more cohesive way, that not only for lines of sight, for live stream and things like this, but for the band to actually play as a band instead of like a marching band lined up in rows. Come with me over to the coffee house. Those of you who are self-serve crew, not the foofy drink coffee crowd, you like it black, you like it strong. How long have you had to sit over here waiting for someone to pump that coffee out? Lemonade over there, water over there, this over here. We're not only out of space in terms of classroom, we're not only out of space in terms of children's ministry, we're not only out of space in terms of worship, we're out of space in terms of coffee line too. What will it be like to have expand countertops with self-serve stations that you will be able to find, distancing us a little bit more on Sunday morning and then spreading us out, allowing us to get to the important stuff, the caffeine, a lot quicker. Something else in the works, arguably less sexy, but it really does matter for our operations here at Fellowship of Faith, is LED lighting. While you guys have been gone, we've been able to go through the entire facility and switch all of our old lights out to LED. What this is gonna do for power savings and the impact on the environment here at Fellowship of Faith, I can't overestimate this. Come back with me to the rock. Don't trip on the glass. We know our big stucco wall well, don't we? You know, the joke is a lot of you probably don't even know what goes on behind this wall. You walk in, you see it, and it's like, what's that doing there? For those of you who are uninitiated, behind this wall every Sunday is Rock Children's Ministry. Gwen Johnson's been doing this just incredible work. You've been seeing her on Sunday morning of helping kids meet Jesus as kids, but I'll tell you, they're out of space back there. And we don't know what to do about it. We've shared with you plans about expansion and construction, but how in these times do we maximize our space and start taking incremental steps forward before we have to start thinking about multi-million-dollar expansion in years to come? Well, we're talking to our architect right now about some initial phase things that we can do. And this wall is going to come all the way out to here. This wall is not going to end at 10 feet. It is going to go all the way up to the ceiling, soundproofing the rock and soundproofing our space, giving them a second floor, a mezzanine with slides and play areas and interactive areas and craft areas, and an area where kids can fully immerse in the experience of celebrating what it means to be in community. Community with each other around the name of Jesus and his cross. And serving is something for parents of younger kids to come and help their kids learn what it means to be a Christian follower of Jesus too. What we're hoping to do in here is really cool. We're hoping to build living rooms, so to speak, little quiet areas that groups can use on Wednesday night, kind of cut out of here, little areas where if you need a little bit of privacy, you need a little bit of quiet, you need a little bit of just gathering time with 6 or 8 or 10, or maybe even on a Sunday morning. Maybe you're with an infant. Maybe you're grieving. Maybe you just need to be in a place of solitude, a place where you can go and worship along with us with a live stream kind of piped right on in. It doesn't stop there. Come on with me this way. Stuff is being moved all over the place. And around here, I cannot wait for those of you who do adult discipleship here in groups and fellowship, and especially Boulder students, what you are gonna see in the new study. I gotta be straight with you. That table and chair thing we had back there, I mean, it served a purpose. It just wasn't functional. It just wasn't doing what we wanted it to do. And for me, it didn't feel like home. It didn't feel like an area that I wanted to gather with other people. We have got new decor, new furniture, a better situation in place, that when we come together, we are truly being a fellowship of faith, gathering together in an environment that we just delight in. Guys, this is just a taste of the things in the works. And if I could tell you about so many things going on behind the scenes for this new direction that we're going into, maybe better put, this new season that we are going into along the direction of making disciples who make disciples, because that for us here at FOF never changes, but let's do it better. Let's accommodate what God is bringing in. Let's learn how to take the gifts he's given us and make the most of them. This is what we've been doing behind the scenes these past couple of months. This and so many other things going on that I can't wait till you see them. So hey, we continue to be patient, taking this week by week, looking forward to the day when we're all back together. So guys, God bless. Be praying hard for us through this, and with me, count down when we get to come here and celebrate. Thanks for your time.